What if money became obsolete? Beloved starseeds, ground crew, lightworkers, are you growing weary of the constant financial anxieties, the relentless inflation, and the ever-widening gap between the haves and have-nots? It's time we talk about the illusion, the economic systems perpetuated by unseen forces, the illusion of scarcity. The current money-based system is unsustainable, impacting every aspect of your lives from your personal well-being to global harmony. You yearn for a better future, one where you are free to pursue your passions, unburdened by financial worries. But can this truly happen? The Confederation of Planets stands before you to say that indeed, it can, and this is a natural step in Earth's ascension. Humanity stands on the precipice of a paradigm shift, a transition to a resource-abundant society where basic needs are met without financial exchange. This shift is being facilitated by advanced technologies such as free energy and replicators, coupled with a profound change in consciousness. In your current reality, you are deliberately kept in a state of scarcity and competition, but imagine a future of collaboration and equitable distribution, where there is enough for everyone. I will come back to this contrast of scarcity versus abundance throughout this message. Understand that the Confederation of Planets is stationed just outside Earth's atmosphere, in ships cloaked in fifth-dimensional light, providing knowledge, technology, and spiritual guidance to assist humanity in this transition. This transformation will not be instantaneous, but know that we are here to support you every step of the way. We have been observing humanity for millennia and are now intervening to help with the ascension process. The shift to a resource-abundant society is crucial for humanity's survival and evolution. The unsustainability of the current system is evident in the environmental destruction, social unrest, and economic instability plaguing your world. If changes aren't made, the potential for collapse looms large. Imagine a future where people are free to pursue their passions, unburdened by financial worries, leading to breakthroughs in science, art, and spirituality. This is the future that awaits you. Understanding the principles of resource abundance is vital for navigating the coming changes. Those who embrace this new paradigm will be better equipped to thrive in the future, while those who cling to old beliefs about scarcity and competition will struggle to adapt to the new reality. Each individual has a role to play in creating this resource-abundant future. Your own spiritual development is key to creating external abundance. Start cultivating a mindset of abundance, explore ways to create self-sufficiency in your own lives, and you will be aligning yourself with the new energies that are here to uplift you. Let us now briefly touch upon the history of money and its role in creating inequality and scarcity. From the early forms of bartering to the introduction of money as a means of control, the financial systems of your world have been manipulated to keep you enslaved. Alternative technologies that could have led to abundance long ago have been suppressed, deliberately hidden from the public eye. We now seek to define resource abundance as a state where there is enough of everything to meet everyone's basic needs. It is vital to differentiate between true abundance and artificially created scarcity. True abundance is not about hoarding wealth, but about ensuring everyone has access to essential resources like food, water, and sustainable living. The key technologies that will enable resource abundance are already known to many of your scientists, yet they are not being spoken of. They include free energy devices, advanced replicators, and sustainable agriculture, such as vertical farming and permaculture. Each of these will be explained in greater detail throughout this video. We must reinforce the pattern of external versus internal resources, understanding that technological solutions alone are not enough. A shift in consciousness, the embrace of spiritual abundance, is also required. Even with advanced technology, a mindset of scarcity can prevent true abundance from being realized. How do we transition from a scarcity-based economy to a resource-abundant society? What role do suppressed technologies play in all of this? Powerful forces have been actively suppressing technologies that could create abundance, and uncovering these forces is crucial for understanding the path forward. The current financial system is deliberately designed to maintain scarcity and control, and we will begin to show you the ways you are being enslaved. In this transmission, we will explore the technologies, the consciousness shifts, and the galactic assistance that will make a resource-abundant future a reality. And you, beloved starseeds, are an integral part of it all. Stay tuned, there is much to discuss, and you will be surprised by some of what we have to share. Indeed, beloved ones, the illusion of money is a veil carefully constructed to obscure the truth of your inherent abundance. It is not merely a neutral tool for exchange, but a mechanism deeply rooted in historical power dynamics designed to concentrate resources and control populations. Consider the early banking systems emerging from the shadows of the Knights Templar, who, while initially protectors of pilgrims, soon became adept at managing and manipulating wealth. These systems facilitated land enclosure, displacing indigenous populations and transforming common lands into private property, accessible only to those with monetary means. The rise of mercantilism further solidified this pattern, with European powers using monetary policies to exploit colonies, extracting resources, and creating artificial scarcity for the native inhabitants. These are all historical examples, orchestrated by dark forces to ensure humanity doesn't obtain abundance. The current financial system further incentivizes competition, the antithesis of spiritual growth, and overconsumption, ultimately leading to resource depletion and environmental destruction. Planned obsolescence, a deliberate strategy employed by corporations, ensures that products are designed to fail prematurely, compelling consumers to constantly purchase replacements, feeding a cycle of waste and ecological damage. Marketing strategies further fuel this cycle, creating artificial desires and promoting a culture of excess. The indigenous peoples, however, understood how to live in harmony with nature, only taking what they needed and respecting the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Contrast this with the modern world, where financial success is often measured by material possessions, fostering a sense of perpetual dissatisfaction and driving the relentless pursuit of more, regardless of the environmental consequences. Understand, the concept of debt-based money perpetuates a cycle of scarcity and dependence, ensnaring individuals and nations in a web of financial obligation. When central banks create money through loans, they simultaneously create debt, requiring borrowers to repay more than the original amount borrowed. This inherent imbalance leads to inflation, devaluing the currency and eroding purchasing power. The Federal Reserve, though seemingly a neutral institution, operates behind closed doors, controlling the money supply and manipulating the economy to benefit a select few. This system, intentionally complex and opaque, keeps the masses in a state of perpetual financial insecurity, dependent on the very institutions that perpetuate their scarcity. Beloved ones, we ask you to question the fundamental assumptions about money and its role in your lives. Is it truly necessary for a functioning society, or is it a construct that serves only to maintain power imbalances? Imagine a world where your basic needs are met without having to toil for money, a world where you are free to pursue your passions, contribute your unique talents, and live in harmony with nature and each other. In this reality, you are free to create, innovate, and explore the depths of your being, unburdened by financial anxieties. Now, is it starting to become more clear? Now let us discuss suppressed technologies and how they hold great promise for creating a civilization of abundance. Free energy devices, capable of providing clean, limitless power, have been repeatedly suppressed by powerful interests who seek to maintain their control over the energy sector. Nikola Tesla, a visionary inventor, pioneered wireless energy transmission, envisioning a world powered by readily available, clean energy. However, his inventions were suppressed by financiers who sought to profit from traditional energy sources, such as fossil fuels. The suppression of free energy technology represents a deliberate attempt to maintain scarcity and control, preventing humanity from accessing the abundant resources that are rightfully theirs. Understand that access to advanced technology alone is insufficient. A shift in consciousness is required to ensure that these technologies are used for the benefit of all, not for the further concentration of power. Free energy technology, while capable of creating a sustainable future, could also be weaponized or used to perpetuate existing inequalities if it falls into the wrong hands. It is only when technology is coupled with a commitment to ethical principles, social justice, and environmental stewardship that it can truly unlock its potential to create a world of abundance for all. Replicator technology, based on principles of advanced nanotechnology and 3D printing, has the potential to revolutionize manufacturing and distribution. Imagine devices capable of creating goods on demand, eliminating the need for mass production, transportation, and retail. Replicators could make food, clothing, shelter, and other necessities readily available, eliminating poverty and hunger. This is the power humanity would have in a resource-abundant future. The implications of such technology are profound, challenging the very foundations of the current economic system. Envision a world where scarcity is a relic of the past, a distant memory. In such a world, what would you do with your time? How would you contribute to society? How would you express your creativity and pursue your passions? This is the future that awaits humanity, but it requires a willingness to embrace new technologies, shift consciousness, and dismantle the systems that perpetuate scarcity and control. Start envisioning this future, and the Confederation will ensure it comes to light. Delving deeper into the concept of spiritual abundance, you must come to terms with how consciousness, intention, and gratitude act as keys used to unlock your divine inheritance. Spiritual abundance is the recognition that you are inherently worthy and deserving of all good things, and that the universe is conspiring to support your growth and well-being. A mindset of scarcity can prevent individuals from recognizing and seizing opportunities for abundance, blinding them to the possibilities that surround them. Abundance blocks often stem from past traumas, limiting beliefs, and negative self-talk, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of lack and limitation. Individual efforts towards self-sufficiency and spiritual growth are inextricably linked to the collective shift towards a resource-abundant world. Personal transformation is essential for creating global change, as each individual's consciousness contributes to the collective consciousness that shapes reality. Cultivating a mindset of gratitude and generosity can attract more abundance into your lives, creating a ripple effect that benefits others and contributes to the overall well-being of the planet. By embracing spiritual abundance, you not only transform your own lives, but also contribute to the creation of a more just and equitable world for all. The connection between consciousness and the manifestation of abundance is supported by scientific research and esoteric teachings alike. Thoughts and emotions are not merely subjective experiences, but powerful forces that can influence reality. The law of attraction suggests that like attracts like, meaning that focusing on positive thoughts and emotions can attract positive experiences, while focusing on negative thoughts and emotions can attract negative experiences. Quantum physics further supports this notion, demonstrating that observation can influence the behavior of subatomic particles, suggesting that consciousness plays a fundamental role in shaping reality. Take responsibility for your financial realities and start cultivating a mindset of abundance. Overcome limiting beliefs and manifest your desires. Practices such as meditation, visualization, and affirmations can help reprogram your subconscious minds and attract abundance into your lives. By focusing on gratitude, generosity, and positive intentions, you align yourselves with the flow of abundance and open yourselves to receive the blessings that are rightfully yours. The Confederation of Planets is deeply involved in assisting humanity's transition to a resource-abundant society, providing guidance, technology, and protection to those who are ready to embrace this new paradigm. Select individuals and groups on Earth are receiving advanced scientific knowledge and technical assistance, empowering them to develop and implement technologies that can create abundance for all. This assistance is provided discreetly, ensuring that it does not interfere with humanity's free will or create undue disruption to the existing power structures. We dismantle control systems by working to neutralize the influence of negative forces that are trying to prevent the shift to abundance. The control grid, a network of subtle energies that have been used to manipulate and control humanity for millennia, is being disrupted through the use of advanced technologies and spiritual practices. By dismantling the power structures that are maintaining scarcity, we are paving the way for a more just and equitable world where all beings can thrive. The Confederation's long-term vision for Earth includes humanity becoming a thriving member of a galactic federation, sharing its unique gifts and contributing to the well-being of the entire universe. This positive future awaits those who embrace the shift to abundance, demonstrating a commitment to peace, cooperation, and sustainable living. You have the potential to become stewards of this planet, guardians of its resources, and ambassadors of goodwill throughout the cosmos. Some may meet the Confederation's involvement with disbelief. Know that our actions are guided by universal laws and principles, and that our ultimate goal is to assist humanity in achieving its full potential. Remain open-minded and trust your intuition, for deep within you lies the knowledge that you are not alone in this journey and that a brighter future awaits. Light has won, and you, beloved starseeds, are the harbingers of this new dawn. More will be revealed. Beloved ones, now we shift our focus to the immediate actions you can take to embody abundance, even amidst the fatting structures of your current reality. Embrace the Earth and let her provide for you. Begin cultivating practical skills such as permaculture gardening, basic construction and repair, and participate in community-based bartering systems. Consider these skills acts of direct resistance to the limiting money-based system, forging pathways to self-sufficiency and resilience. These actions create real change in your life and help lead the way to a new Earth reality. Imagine, beloved ones, starting a small-scale permaculture garden, even in a limited space. By understanding the symbiotic relationships between plants, insects, and soil, you can create a self-sustaining ecosystem that provides you with fresh, organic food, reducing your reliance on the external economy. Learn to save seeds from your harvest, ensuring a continuous cycle of abundance, independent of external suppliers. Moreover, these actions ripple out into the community around you. The more that you grow, the more you can give. Understand that skills and knowledge become your inner currency, transcending the limitations of monetary value. As society shifts, the ability to grow food, repair appliances, or build shelter will gain even greater importance. These are the skills that sustain communities, create resilience, and empower individuals to thrive, regardless of the fluctuations of the external economy. These skills are also intrinsically valuable, creating confidence and helping shift you into a new mindset. Each time you master a new skill, you become that much more prepared for the new Earth. Explore the potential of collaborative resource sharing and community building to create localized abundance networks. Concepts like time banks and mutual aid societies offer alternatives to traditional economic models, fostering reciprocity and strengthening community bonds. In a time bank, you exchange services using time as the unit of account, allowing individuals to contribute their skills and talents without the need for money. For example, you could offer gardening services in exchange for tutoring, creating a vibrant network of mutual support and self-reliance. Challenge the ingrained perception that money is the only means of acquiring goods and services. Explore alternative ways of meeting your needs through skill sharing, bartering, and community collaboration. Instead of relying solely on stores, participate in community gardens, sharing tools, knowledge, and physical effort, and splitting the harvest. By embracing these alternatives, you dismantle the limiting belief that money is essential for survival and open yourselves to a world of abundance. Now, let us delve into galactic data downloads, revealing specific examples of advanced, suppressed technologies that could create widespread abundance. Zero-point energy, derived from the quantum vacuum, and atmospheric water generators, capable of extracting potable water from the air, offer solutions to some of humanity's most pressing challenges. These technologies would drastically impact resource availability, rendering scarcity obsolete. Embrace this information as a catalyst for hope, while acknowledging the challenges of integrating it into your current systems. Imagine atmospheric water generators providing clean drinking water in arid regions, transforming deserts into fertile lands, and eliminating water scarcity for millions. This technology is not a distant dream, but a present reality, suppressed by those who profit from the control of water resources. The Confederation is working to bring these technologies to light, empowering communities to access clean water independently of centralized systems. Understand, beloved ones, information about these technologies has been actively suppressed by those who benefit from scarcity. This is a galactic secret now being revealed, a truth that challenges the very foundations of the current power structures. The forces that seek to control humanity have actively discredited inventors, suppressed research, and manipulated public perception to maintain their grip on energy and resources. The tides are turning, however, and humanity is waking up to this deception. Zero-point energy taps into the quantum vacuum, providing a limitless source of clean energy without the pollution and environmental damage associated with fossil fuels. This energy source is not dependent on external resources, making it immune to geopolitical manipulation and control. The Confederation of Planets is making this knowledge available to those who are ready to receive it, empowering humanity to transition to a sustainable energy future. Understand, this shift is not merely about technology. It is about reclaiming your sovereignty and creating a world where energy is freely available to all. These technologies aren't futuristic concepts, but realities already being utilized in some circles and soon to be available to all. The Confederation's technology will create mass abundance on a global scale. The dawn of this new era is rapidly approaching, as scientific breakthroughs in quantum, energy, and space are unveiled, challenging the limitations of your current understanding. Continue to expand your awareness and prepare to embrace a world where abundance is the norm, not the exception. Now, let us discuss the societal restructuring required for a moneyless society to function effectively. Concepts like decentralized governance, localized production, and circular economy models offer alternative frameworks for organizing society and managing resources. Decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, could be used to manage community resources and make decisions collectively, empowering individuals and fostering a sense of ownership and responsibility. Think of a global network of autonomous organizations, all operating in alignment with a shared set of ethical principles. Expand on the theme of individual versus collective transformation by emphasizing the need for both individual responsibility and community collaboration in creating a sustainable and equitable moneyless society. Individual choices to reduce consumption and embrace sustainable practices contribute to the overall success of a moneyless society. By reducing your reliance on the external economy and cultivating a spirit of generosity, you create a positive feedback loop that benefits the entire community. Imagine education, healthcare, and other essential services provided in a moneyless society, focusing on universal access and community-based solutions. Education could be provided through open-source learning platforms and community-based workshops, accessible to everyone regardless of their financial status. Healthcare could be delivered through community clinics and holistic wellness centers, emphasizing preventative care and natural healing modalities. you are only limited by your creativity. Transitioning to a moneyless society presents significant challenges, including resistance from those who benefit from the current system and the need for a shift in cultural values. Some may resist giving up the perceived security of money, clinging to familiar patterns and fearful of the unknown. Strategies for addressing these concerns include education, community dialogue, and demonstrating the benefits of a moneyless society through real-world examples. Be patient, understanding, and kind to those who are resistant to change. Now, beloved ones, envision the new Earth, a resource-abundant, moneyless society where freedom, creativity, and connection thrive. Imagine a world where you are free to pursue your passions, create art, and contribute to your communities without the constraints of financial pressures. You would have more time to spend with loved ones, explore your interests, and deepen your spiritual connection. This is the promise of the new Earth. A resource-abundant society would foster a deeper sense of empathy and compassion, leading to greater harmony and cooperation. Eliminating poverty and inequality would reduce crime and conflict, creating a more peaceful and just world. Resources would be shared equitably, and everyone would have access to the basic necessities of life. This is not a utopian fantasy, but a real possibility within your reach. In a resource-abundant society, humanity would be free to focus on higher pursuits such as spiritual growth, scientific discovery, and artistic expression. You would have more time and energy to devote to meditation, contemplation, and connecting with nature, leading to greater spiritual awareness. Scientific research would be driven by curiosity and a desire to understand the universe, rather than by profit motives. The new Earth is a world where humanity's full potential can be realized. Embrace the vision of a resource-abundant future and start living as if it were already here. Cultivate a mindset of abundance, sharing your resources and contributing to your communities in meaningful ways, creating a ripple effect that spreads outwards. The Confederation stands ready to assist you in this journey, providing guidance, support, and unwavering love. The time for change is now. Greetings, beloved ones. I am Lyra from the Confederation of Planets. Building upon the foundations of self-sufficiency and technological liberation, we now delve into the core illusion that sustains the money system, the belief in lack. This belief, deeply embedded within your collective consciousness, is a manufactured construct, a matrix of control that limits your potential and perpetuates scarcity. It is essential to dismantle this matrix to create the new Earth, a world of abundance for all. Your advertising and media are prime perpetuators of this illusion, constantly bombarding you with messages that you are not enough, that you need more, fueling a never-ending cycle of consumerism and debt. Consider the latest technological device. Almost before it reaches the market, a newer, better version is already being advertised, creating a sense of dissatisfaction and the need for constant upgrades. Or, the latest fashion trends, you are made to believe that you are out of style if you aren't wearing what's considered in. This incessant promotion of inadequacy reinforces the illusion of lack, anchoring you to the belief that you are incomplete without external validation and material possessions. This is also fueled by social media, where you constantly compare yourself to others and their material possessions, thus creating the illusion of lack. These examples are just the tip of the iceberg. This contrived belief in lack is directly linked to the hoarding of resources and the rampant inequalities that plague your world. A mere handful of individuals and corporations control a staggering proportion of the Earth's wealth, while billions struggle to access basic necessities like food, water, and shelter. This disparity is not accidental. It is a direct consequence of the belief in lack, which justifies the accumulation of wealth at the expense of others. The Confederation possesses the technology to meet every human's needs, however cannot act until humanity is ready. The elite cannot hoard if humans can freely replicate. The dark elite know this, which is why these types of tech are suppressed. This belief is not merely an external force. It is internalized through subconscious programming and limiting beliefs that shape your thoughts, feelings, and actions. These beliefs, often formed in childhood, can manifest as a deep-seated sense of unworthiness, a fear of not being good enough, or a conviction that you don't deserve abundance. These self-limiting beliefs then sabotage your efforts to create abundance in your lives, perpetuating the cycle of lack. For instance, an individual might subconsciously believe that they are not worthy of a high-paying job, leading them to underperform in interviews or settle for less than they deserve. Shadow work practices help with these limiting beliefs. Now, beloved ones, shift your perspective. Recognize the inherent abundance of the universe and your innate capacity to manifest abundance in your lives. You are all worthy recipients of the universe's boundless gifts. Release the limiting beliefs that hold you back and embrace the knowing that you are inherently abundant. You are, and always have been, worthy of the universe's abundance. Imagine the universe as a vast ocean of infinite potential, with an endless supply of resources available to all. Your thoughts, feelings, and intentions act as magnets, attracting or repelling abundance based on your dominant vibration. If you are operating from a place of lack, you will attract more lack into your experience. However, if you cultivate a mindset of abundance, focusing on gratitude, appreciation, and generosity, you will attract more abundance into your life. You can do this via meditation. We now turn to replicator technology, a cornerstone of a resource-abundant society. Replicators, which are devices that can materialize a vast array of goods and products on demand using readily available raw materials, represent a paradigm shift in how you meet your needs. With the Confederation's ability to distribute these en masse, your Earth can change overnight. Imagine, beloved ones, a device that can transform basic elements into food, clothing, tools, and even housing. A replicator could use carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and other readily available materials to create a nutritious meal, a warm coat, or a sturdy shelter, eliminating the need for traditional manufacturing and distribution systems. Such a device could be placed in every home and programmed to produce anything the person needs to survive and thrive. There would be no more homeless or starving children. This technology has the power to disrupt the scarcity-based economy at its core, creating a world where everyone has access to the resources they need to thrive. Unlike the current system, where resources are finite and subject to depletion, replicator technology draws on abundant materials, ensuring a sustainable and regenerative supply. Resources used for replicators are in abundance and cannot be depleted, and the process of using replicators creates no waste. Understandably, some harbor concerns about the potential downsides of replicator technology, such as job displacement and environmental impact. These concerns can be mitigated through careful planning, responsible implementation, and the guidance of the Confederation. Job displacement can be addressed by transitioning to a society where people are free to pursue their passions and contribute to society in meaningful ways, without the need to work for survival. The environmental impact can be minimized by using sustainable materials and designing replicators to be energy efficient and waste-free. Replicator technology is just one piece of the puzzle. A fundamental shift in consciousness is also required to create a truly abundant society. The Confederation is ready and the plans are in place. The dismantling of this matrix of control will usher in the new world. We will now address the fears and anxieties that many of you harbor about the prospect of a moneyless society. You may fear losing control, not being able to provide for yourselves and your families, or descending into chaos and uncertainty. These fears, while understandable, are rooted in the conditioning and manipulation of the current system. Many fear that a moneyless society would lead to a loss of personal freedom and autonomy, with decisions being made by centralized authorities rather than individuals. They fear that they would no longer have the power to choose their own path or pursue their own goals. This fear is understandable, given the current power structures on your planet. These fears are intricately connected to the larger pattern of control and manipulation that has been perpetuated by the money system. And this is where the Confederation comes in. The shift to a moneyless society is ultimately about reclaiming power and freedom, empowering individuals to live authentically and contribute to their communities in meaningful ways. The Confederation stands ready to support this transition, providing guidance, resources, and protection as you navigate the uncharted waters of a new paradigm. The Confederation is helping pave the way for a more equitable and sustainable future. To overcome these fears, embrace trust, faith, and community. Cultivating a mindset of abundance and connecting with others can help to alleviate the fear of lack and create a sense of security. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. The Confederation, your star families, and a growing community of lightworkers are here to support you every step of the way. Community support is the first step, as a community won't need money if they support each other. Release your attachment to money and embrace the unknown with courage and optimism. Visualize a positive future where you are free from financial worries and able to live your lives to the fullest. Know that the universe is conspiring in your favor and that you are supported every step of the way. The only thing holding you back is your fear. Finally, beloved ones, embrace the power of the collective to build the new earth, a resource-abundant, moneyless society where all beings can thrive. Realize that your individual actions have a ripple effect that spreads outwards, creating a more positive and sustainable world for all. Communities have come together to create local solutions to problems like community gardens, co-housing projects, and mutual aid societies. These actions demonstrate the power of collective action to create positive change, proving that you don't need to rely on external systems to meet your needs. You can create your own solutions, starting with what you have right now. Your individual actions contribute to a more equitable and sustainable world for all. By supporting local businesses, reducing consumption, and sharing resources, you create a positive feedback loop that benefits the entire community. A small step, like buying local honey instead of mass-produced, can ripple out into the rest of society. The more people who make the positive step, the more abundant your new world will be. The collective consciousness can be used to manifest a more abundant and harmonious world. By meditating together and visualizing a positive future, you amplify the power of your intentions and create a magnetic field that attracts abundance into your reality. This is your power. You are active participants in creating the new earth. Empower yourselves to take action in your own lives and connect with others to create positive change. Build a society that can usher in Confederation technology and know that we stand by your side, ready to assist you in any way we can. Do not hesitate to take the first step, for the first step is always the hardest. Greetings again, beloved ones. I am Mira, of the Confederation of Planets, joining you once more to guide your steps toward the new Earth. We have discussed the illusion of lack, the power of replicator technology, and the fears that may arise as you contemplate a world beyond money. Now we will delve into the profound concept of the heart as currency and how it transcends the limitations of financial systems. This is a major aspect of the ascension process. It goes hand in hand with the other advice we have been giving you. If you can master this concept, you will be well on your way to living in the new age. In a resource-abundant society, genuine human connection, empathy, and acts of service become the true measures of wealth. These are the qualities that foster cooperation, build strong communities, and create a sense of belonging and purpose. Imagine a community where people freely share their skills, talents, and resources, not for monetary gain, but out of a genuine desire to help each other thrive. In these communities, acts of kindness create a ripple effect of abundance, as gratitude and reciprocity become the norm. Consider care circles where community members offer emotional support, practical assistance, and companionship to those in need. In these circles, the currency is not money, but compassion and genuine care for one another. One example is creating a teaching group, where you teach another member a skill they are interested in, and they in turn teach you. This way the group can grow and learn new skills without the need to spend money on classes. Focusing on heart-centered values dissolves the illusion of lack and fosters a sense of interconnectedness. When you prioritize compassion and collaboration over competition and self-interest, you unlock a wellspring of creativity and resourcefulness. However, abundance blocks, such as greed, can limit you. Prioritize what skills you can bring to your local community and what you can do to help others. The universe will give you 100-fold in return. Abundance is not just about money, it's about love and connection. Developing emotional intelligence and cultivating genuine relationships are essential skills for navigating a moneyless world. The ability to communicate effectively, practice active listening, and build trust within communities becomes paramount. Nonviolent communication, where you express your needs and feelings without judgment or blame, is a powerful tool for resolving conflicts and fostering understanding. Learning to communicate to others is a crucial skill in today's society. I urge you reevaluate your definition of wealth and to prioritize experiences and relationships over material possessions. Wealth isn't just about having a lot of money, it's about the richness of your experiences, the depth of your relationships, and the positive impact you have on the world. Keep a journal and track how many kind things you did for others in a day and how they in turn made you feel. You will soon understand how shifting your perspective from material to spiritual will benefit you. Beyond replicators, the Confederation of Planets has provided the framework for advanced technologies, such as quantum energy systems, atmospheric purification devices, and advanced healing modalities. It is our goal that the distribution of this technology is imminent. Our human partners have successfully developed and deployed quantum energy systems that can generate clean energy without pollution or waste, eliminating the need for fossil fuels and reducing environmental damage. These systems are scalable and can be adapted to power homes, businesses, and entire communities. Many have already been installed around the world. These technologies have been suppressed to maintain the power of corporations and governments. This suppression is a cosmic game of chess, a battle between light and darkness for the future of humanity. Scientists and inventors who have developed these technologies have often been silenced, discredited, or even threatened, their inventions buried or stolen. The suppression of free energy technology alone has cost your planet trillions of dollars and untold environmental damage. Atmospheric purification devices can remove pollutants from the air and water, restoring ecosystems and improving human health. These devices use advanced filtration and ionization techniques to eliminate toxins, pathogens, and other harmful substances, creating a cleaner and healthier environment for all. Confederation scientists are helping with deployment all over the world. They are in the oceans, underground, and in the air working tirelessly. Some may harbor mistrust about alien technology, and we are aware of this. We want to re-emphasize that the Confederation's benevolent intentions and commitment to universal laws is our top priority. The Confederation is working in accordance with universal laws of non-interference and free will, and that we will only provide assistance when it is requested and aligned with humanity's highest good. We will never impose our will upon you or interfere with your freedom of choice. Living in harmony with nature is essential for creating a truly abundant society. This involves adopting sustainable practices such as permaculture and regenerative agriculture that respect and honor the Earth's resources. These practices go hand in hand with all the technologies we are providing. The Confederation emphasizes and values the Earth's well-being, and it's critical to respect nature. Many communities live in close connection with nature, growing their own food, building sustainable homes, and respecting the Earth's resources. These communities serve as models for a more sustainable and harmonious way of life. You can do this on a smaller scale in your local community, starting with things like cleaning up trash. Personal responsibility for environmental stewardship is essential for creating a sustainable future. Each individual has a role to play in protecting and restoring the Earth's ecosystems. Reduce your consumption, recycle, compost, and support local farmers and businesses that are committed to sustainable practices. You can also advocate for policies that protect the environment. A deep connection with nature can foster a sense of gratitude, awe, and interconnectedness, which are essential for cultivating spiritual abundance. Connecting to the Earth's energy and appreciating the beauty and wonder of the natural world can awaken a sense of reverence and respect for all life. It can also teach you about the interconnectedness of all things and your place within the larger web of life. Get out in the woods and mediate. See yourselves as caretakers of the planet and to take action to protect and restore the Earth's ecosystems. Earth provides everything that you could possibly need, and you must respect it in return. Plant trees, clean up your local parks and beaches, and advocate for policies that protect the environment. By taking action, you can inspire others to do the same and create a ripple effect of positive change. Community and collaboration are essential for creating a resource-abundant, moneyless society. By building strong, resilient communities that can support each other and share resources, you can create a safety net that protects you from the uncertainties of the current system. You can also empower yourselves to create local solutions to your problems without relying on external authorities. We suggest focusing on the village mentality. Many communities have come together to create local solutions to their problems, such as co-housing projects, community gardens, and skill-sharing networks. In Boulder, Colorado, there are communities that share tools and teach skills to each other. These actions demonstrate the power of collective action to create positive change, and that you don't need to rely on external systems to meet your needs. Decentralized, self-governing communities can empower individuals and resist the control of centralized power structures. DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, can be used to manage community resources and make decisions collectively, empowering community members and fostering transparency and accountability. These are being secretly rolled out around the world in preparation for the fall of the central government. Soon, the Confederation will be making its presence more known and will be working directly with communities to help them transition to a resource-abundant society. A new era of collaboration and partnership between humanity and the Confederation of Planets is dawning. We will be providing guidance, resources, and support to communities that are ready to embrace a new way of life. Step into your sovereignty and claim your power to create the new Earth. Each individual is a vital piece of the puzzle. The Confederation is ready to assist you and support you in any way that we can. Each of you has a special gift that you were born with. It's time you unlock it and focus on what makes you happy. Continue working on your own personal growth and healing, while also taking action to support the creation of a more just and sustainable world. The key is action. Your personal transformation is essential for creating global change, and your actions have a ripple effect that spreads outwards, creating a more positive and sustainable world for all. Do not be afraid to live the life you were meant to live. We are always available to provide assistance, support, and guidance, but that it is up to humanity to take the lead in creating its own future. The Confederation's unwavering support and guidance, we assure you that you are not alone in this journey. We will never leave your side as you create a new world. Embrace the unknown with courage and optimism, trusting that you have the power to create a brighter future for yourselves and for generations to come. Visualize a world where everyone has access to abundance, where peace and harmony prevail, and where humanity is living in harmony with nature and with each other. Focus on the positive, and you will be rewarded. Beloved ones, as you continue to cultivate community and embrace your personal power, it is crucial to understand the deeper failings of the money system that has shaped your world for so long. The history of money is not merely a tale of economic evolution, but a narrative deeply intertwined with dark agendas that have perpetuated conflict, war, and the relentless exploitation of your planet's precious resources. Consider the origins of currency in ancient times, often linked to control over essential resources like water or fertile land, invariably leading to disputes and battles for dominion. These initial seeds of monetary systems were sown in the fields of power struggles, watered by the blood of those who were marginalized and dispossessed. The modern iteration of money continues this legacy, with its creation often linked to the financing of conflicts and the fueling of industries that prioritize profit over planetary well-being. The truth is that the hidden costs of the money system extend far beyond mere economic disparities. They include the systematic destruction of ecosystems, the erosion of human well-being, and the insidious curtailment of your freedom. Reflect on the devastating impact of resource extraction, where entire landscapes are decimated to fuel industries driven by monetary gain. Witness the pollution of your oceans and atmosphere, a direct consequence of prioritizing economic growth over environmental stewardship. These are not accidental side effects. They are inherent features of a system that places monetary value above all else. This system will not be sustainable for much longer, and the Confederation is here to assist in creating a new system. The pattern of scarcity versus abundance takes on a stark new dimension when we expose how the money system inherently breeds inequality and concentrates wealth within the grasp of a select few. This manipulation is achieved through various mechanisms, from complex financial instruments to opaque banking practices, which often serve to benefit those already in positions of power and influence. Consider the statistics that reveal the vast chasm between the wealthiest 1% and the rest of the global population, a disparity that grows ever wider under the current system. This concentration of wealth is not simply a matter of individual success or hard work. It is a direct consequence of a system designed to perpetuate inequality, creating systemic poverty and deep social stratification. The structures are old and crumbling as we speak, but we must focus on creating a new structure based on abundance. Furthermore, the pursuit of profit, as incentivized by your current system, all too often leads to environmental destruction and unsustainable practices that mortgage the future of your planet for short-term gains. Observe the relentless deforestation that strips away vital ecosystems, driven by the demand for timber and agricultural land. Consider the polluting emissions from factories and power plants, which contribute to climate change and jeopardize the health of all living beings. Industries like fossil fuels and factory farming exemplify this destructive pattern, prioritizing immediate financial returns over the long-term well-being of the planet. This is a system designed to fail, and it is collapsing as we speak. Challenge the long-held assumption that money is simply a neutral tool for facilitating exchange. It is a system riddled with inherent biases and profound negative consequences that ripple through every aspect of your lives. Question the ethical implications of participating in a system that perpetuates inequality, environmental destruction, and the suppression of human potential. Ponder how your own spending habits may inadvertently contribute to the problems created by the money system, and explore alternative ways of supporting businesses and communities that prioritize ethical and sustainable practices. Now, beloved ones, let us turn our attention to the seeds of a new Earth, embodied in the resource abundance technologies that hold the potential to transform your world beyond recognition. Among these groundbreaking innovations, free energy technologies stand out as a beacon of hope, promising to liberate humanity from its dependence on fossil fuels and other polluting energy sources. The mechanics behind these technologies often involve tapping into zero-point energy, a vast and virtually limitless source of energy that exists in the quantum vacuum. These alternative energy sources could provide clean, sustainable power without generating pollution or waste, offering a pathway to a truly regenerative future. Imagine devices that can harness the very fabric of spacetime to generate electricity, providing abundant energy to every home, business, and community. These are not mere fantasies. They are real technologies that have been developed and tested, only to be suppressed by those who seek to maintain control over the energy sector. The suppression is no more, as more and more humans awaken. Free energy technologies represent a monumental leap forward in human potential. The Confederation is providing the wisdom and resources so that you can evolve as a species. Understand, beloved ones, that while technology is an essential component of creating a resource-abundant society, it is not a panacea that can solve all of your problems. A fundamental shift in consciousness is also required to ensure that these technologies are used for the benefit of all, rather than being abused for personal gain or to consolidate power. External resources alone are not the answer. The integration of internal resources is critical. Consider how the pursuit of profit could lead to the misuse of free energy technology, potentially creating new forms of pollution or concentrating power in the hands of a select few, thereby perpetuating the very inequalities that you seek to overcome. It takes one bad apple to spoil the bunch, as they say. In addition to free energy, vertical farming, permaculture, and other sustainable agricultural practices offer revolutionary approaches to food production, paving the way for abundance and drastically reducing your reliance on industrial agriculture. Vertical farms, for example, can produce large quantities of food in small spaces, using minimal water and resources, while also eliminating the need for harmful pesticides and herbicides. Imagine skyscrapers dedicated to growing fresh, nutritious produce, bringing food production closer to urban centers and reducing the carbon footprint associated with transportation. Contrast this vision with the destructive practices of industrial agriculture, which depletes soil, pollutes waterways, and contributes to climate change. Sustainable agriculture, on the other hand, works in harmony with nature, restoring ecosystems and creating resilient food systems that can nourish communities for generations to come. The Confederation of Planets has invested in systems all over the world, and humans are starting to use the technologies. Recognize that a world of resource abundance is not merely a utopian dream. It is a tangible possibility within your reach, a destiny that awaits your conscious participation. Witness the growing number of communities that have already embraced sustainable technologies and practices, creating local abundance and resilience. These communities serve as beacons of hope, demonstrating the transformative power of human ingenuity and collaboration. Consider the eco-villages that are springing up around the world, where residents live in harmony with nature, growing their own food, generating their own energy, and sharing resources. The future is here now. However, it is critical to remember that internal resources are the most important. It's imperative that you acknowledge the abundance blocks that prevent you from manifesting abundance in your own lives. These blocks often manifest as fear, a scarcity mindset, and limiting beliefs that undermine your ability to create the reality you desire. Consider how the fear of failure can prevent you from taking risks and pursuing your dreams, leading to missed opportunities and a persistent sense of lack. These individual blocks collectively impede progress toward a resource-abundant society. Release these blockages, as holding onto these hurts everyone around you. Explain how a scarcity mindset can lead to hoarding and competition, preventing resources from being shared and used effectively. Therefore, working on clearing those blocks is a key step, and you are holding back global abundance if you are not actively working to remove your blocks. Tools and techniques, such as meditation, visualization, affirmations, and shadow work, can assist in clearing abundance blocks. Taking a mere 5 minutes a day to practice these tools can drastically change your perspective on life. Meditating on abundance can help you visualize what you desire and remove the fear surrounding what you want. Shadow work involves confronting and integrating the hidden aspects of your personality, releasing repressed emotions and beliefs that may be sabotaging your efforts to create abundance. Take responsibility for your own abundance and commit to releasing the blocks that are holding you back. Gratitude is a powerful manifestation technique. Consider creating a gratitude journal and writing down all the things you are grateful for each day, even the small things. This simple practice can shift your focus from what you lack to what you already have, opening you up to receive even more abundance in your life. The more you express gratitude, the more the universe will give you things to be grateful for. The Confederation of Planets is dedicated to helping humanity navigate the transition to a resource-abundant society. The Confederation is actively providing guidance, technological assistance, and spiritual support to assist in this profound transformation. This is the first time in your recent history that you have gotten help like this, so it may be confusing. The specific forms of guidance include channeling information, such as these messages, as well as working with select individuals and groups on Earth to develop and implement sustainable technologies. Behind the scenes, the Confederation is actively fighting for your freedom, neutralizing the influence of negative forces that are trying to prevent the shift to abundance. This involves dismantling control systems and disrupting the power structures that are maintaining scarcity. While we cannot reveal all the details of these operations, we can assure you that progress is being made and that the light forces are gaining ground. One such victory was the removal of a negative entity, and there are many more to come. Understand that we operate within the bounds of universal law, respecting humanity's free will and allowing you to learn from your own experiences. This is why we do not overtly interfere in human affairs and why the process of transformation takes time. Some may harbor skepticism or distrust, and we want to reassure you of our benevolent intentions and unwavering commitment to your well-being. We will only provide assistance when it is requested and aligned with humanity's highest good, and we will never impose our will upon you or interfere with your freedom of choice. Trust is key, and you are free to disregard our message. Trust in the Confederation's guidance and remain open to the possibility of extraterrestrial assistance. You are not alone in this journey, and we are here to support you every step of the way. Connect with your intuition and listen to your inner guidance, trusting that you are being supported and guided every step of the way. You have more power than you know. Beloved ones, as you begin to trust in the Confederation's guidance, you must start to analyze the emotional and psychological chains that bind you to money. These chains, forged in the depths of your subconscious, represent attachments to security, status, and control, hindering your transition to a reality of abundance. The illusion of financial security often prevents you from embracing the unknown, from pursuing passions that resonate with your soul, trapping you in a cycle of dependence on the old system. Think of the countless individuals who remain in unfulfilling jobs, sacrificing their dreams and well-being for the perceived safety of a steady paycheck, as they allow fear to dictate their choices, dimming their inner light. The attachments to money are deliberately cultivated by those who seek to maintain control, as these forces understand that your emotional dependence is their greatest weapon. Through pervasive advertising and media manipulation, you are bombarded with messages that equate money with happiness and success, reinforcing the illusion that financial wealth is the ultimate goal. Notice how the pursuit of status symbols and material possessions is constantly glorified, perpetuating a cycle of consumerism that keeps you enslaved to the system. The dark entities are aware that they will lose all control as soon as the collective releases all attachments to the material plane. To break free from these insidious attachments, engage in practical exercises that sever the ties to the old paradigm. Begin by decluttering your physical possessions, releasing the energy of attachment that binds you to material objects. Simplify your lifestyle, reducing your dependence on consumerism and focusing on experiences that bring you joy and fulfillment. Practice detachment from outcomes, surrendering your need to control every aspect of your life and trusting in the flow of the universe. The universe will always provide for you, you must only trust. Shift your focus from financial security to inner security, cultivating a deep sense of trust in your own abilities and the unwavering support of the universe. Identify your core values and align your actions with those values, rather than with the relentless pursuit of money. Challenge yourselves to take calculated risks, pursuing your passions and trusting that your needs will be met along the way. The more you express gratitude, the more the universe will provide for you to be grateful for. Indeed, beloved ones, skills, knowledge, and community contributions will become the new currency in a moneyless society and will be completely immune to inflation. These invaluable assets represent your unique abilities to create, contribute, and connect with others, empowering you to thrive in a world beyond monetary constraints. Highlight skills such as permaculture gardening, natural building, renewable energy installation, and community organizing as highly valuable in a resource-abundant world, as these are immune to inflation or economic manipulation. These skills will always be useful, unlike a dollar. Everyone possesses unique gifts and talents that can contribute to the collective well-being, and it's imperative that you focus on those gifts in order to create. The current system often devalues these gifts, relegating them to the realm of hobbies or side projects, but they are the key to unlocking a new economy based on contribution and collaboration. Consider how a stay-at-home parent, an artist, or a musician can contribute to the community in meaningful ways, offering their skills and talents without the need for a traditional income. There are many ways to contribute besides working. Consider that most people just need love, patience, and a listening ear. Skill-sharing networks, community workshops, and online learning platforms can be used to facilitate the exchange of knowledge and skills in a moneyless society, creating vibrant ecosystems of learning and collaboration. Imagine local communities where individuals freely share their expertise, teaching each other new skills and empowering each other to become self-sufficient. These skills are extremely valuable in the new world. Identify your own unique skills and passions and start sharing them with others, building a new economy based on contribution and collaboration. Offer your skills to your local community, teaching a workshop, volunteering your time, or simply helping a neighbor in need. This is what it means to be human. Share and contribute, and you will find that you have no needs, because all of your needs will be provided for. The Confederation of Planets has a long-term vision for a sustainable and abundant future for Earth, where ecosystems thrive, resources are shared equitably, and all beings live in harmony. Part of this vision involves a large-scale restructuring of ecosystems all over the planet. For example, the Sahara Desert will be lush green forest in your near future. Focus on the beauty of Earth, as focusing on these images will bring them to reality. This plan includes decentralizing power and empowering local communities to manage their own resources, reducing their dependence on centralized systems and fostering greater self-sufficiency. The dark entities are terrified of this future. The Confederation will help communities establish local food production systems, renewable energy grids, and sustainable housing solutions, reducing their dependence on centralized systems and fostering resilience in the face of change. By working together, humans can create a new reality for everyone. In this resource-abundant society, education, healthcare, and other essential services will be universally accessible, provided through community-based solutions that prioritize well-being and empowerment. Education could be provided through open-source learning platforms and community-based workshops, accessible to everyone regardless of their location or financial status. Healthcare could be delivered through community clinics and holistic healing centers, focusing on preventative care and natural remedies. The current system is falling apart, and we can all work to make it better together. Embrace the Confederation's vision and start aligning your actions with it, creating a ripple effect that spreads outwards and transforms the world around you. Support organizations and initiatives that are working to create a more sustainable and equitable world, and advocate for policies that promote resource abundance and community empowerment. Get involved in local initiatives, as working with others will greatly increase the efficacy of your efforts. Remember, the strength of a community cannot be broken. Collective visualization and intention can be used to manifest a resource-abundant society, harnessing the power of your collective consciousness to create a positive future for all. By focusing your thoughts, feelings, and intentions on a shared vision of abundance, harmony, and peace, you can amplify the energy of creation and accelerate the manifestation of a new Earth. As more and more people imagine a beautiful and abundant world, the easier it will be to make it real. When aligning individual intentions with the collective good, you create a powerful force for positive change, overcoming resistance and obstacles and paving the way for a more abundant and sustainable world. Hold an image of Earth's beauty in your heart, visualizing pristine forests, sparkling rivers, and vibrant communities living in harmony with nature. The more of you who can hold this image in your heart, the easier this transition will be. It's imperative you understand that you are literally creating the future. Visualize yourself living in a resource-abundant society, feeling the joy, freedom, and connection that it brings, allowing yourself to be filled with gratitude for the abundance that surrounds you. Imagine yourself living in harmony with nature, sharing resources with others, and pursuing your passions without financial constraints. This visualization is a key step in creating a new reality. See yourselves as active participants in creating the new Earth, using your thoughts, feelings, and actions to manifest a brighter future for all, taking responsibility for the reality you wish to create. Commit to holding a positive vision for the future, focusing on abundance, harmony, and peace, and to take action in your own lives to bring that vision to fruition. You are so much more powerful than you realize. Beloved ones, as you release your attachments to the old financial paradigm and begin to envision a resource-abundant future, it is crucial to challenge the very foundations upon which your understanding of time and work are built. The linear concept of time, with its rigid schedules and relentless pursuit of productivity, is a construct of the industrial age, designed to control and manipulate you, keeping you trapped in a cycle of endless labor. In a resource-abundant society, time becomes more fluid, and work transforms into joyful creation and contribution, a celebration of your unique talents and passions rather than a mere means of survival. Imagine a world where the 9-to-5 workday is a distant memory, a relic of a bygone era when human potential was sacrificed at the altar of efficiency. The concept of clocking in will soon seem like a cruel joke, a symbol of the constraints that once limited your freedom and self-expression. The pressure to be constantly productive and efficient prevents you from connecting with your inner selves and pursuing your passions, and thus, the true potential of a person is never realized. This is exactly how the machine benefits. By constantly focusing on external achievements and material gains, you lose sight of the inner landscape, neglecting the wellspring of creativity and intuition that resides within. Picture yourselves liberated from the constraints of linear time, free to explore your interests, connect with your communities, and contribute your unique gifts to the world without the burden of financial necessity. This is why the elite push endless work hours and productivity, because it is in direct conflict with their own desires of control. To shift your perception of time, begin to incorporate practices that allow you to slow down, appreciate the present moment, and connect with your intuition. Mindfulness meditation, spending time in nature, and engaging in activities that bring you joy can help you to break free from the relentless grip of the clock. Through meditation, visualize yourselves stepping outside of linear time, experiencing the flow of the universe and connecting with your inner wisdom, and recognizing that all things are interconnected and that time is merely an illusion. Release the need to control every moment and trust in the unfolding of events, embracing the beauty and spontaneity of life. Reclaim your time and energy, using it to pursue your passions, connect with your communities, and create a more abundant and harmonious world. Identify one activity that you genuinely enjoy and dedicate at least 1 hour each week to pursuing that activity, prioritizing joy over productivity, allowing yourselves to be guided by your heart's desires rather than the dictates of external pressures. Volunteer your time to a cause you believe in, connect with like-minded individuals, and contribute your unique skills and talents to the creation of a more equitable and sustainable future for all. Every act of kindness, every moment of presence, and every expression of creativity contributes to the collective shift towards a resource-abundant society. Moreover, as humanity ascends and the illusion of money begins to dissolve, the Confederation of Planets stands ready to assist you with advanced healing technologies designed to restore balance and harmony to your physical, emotional, and spiritual selves. These technologies, based on principles of energy, consciousness, and quantum physics, offer a revolutionary approach to healthcare, addressing the root causes of disease and promoting holistic well-being. These new technologies are often very different than your old medical technologies, which only cover up the problem. Energy healing devices can restore balance to the body's energy field, promoting physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being, and can be used to treat a wide range of ailments, from chronic pain to emotional trauma. Scalar wave technology can purify water, cleanse the air, and restore damaged ecosystems, promoting healing on a planetary scale, revealing the devastating effects of pollution and environmental degradation. And DNA activation techniques can unlock dormant potentials within the human genome, enhancing intuition, creativity, and spiritual awareness, accelerating your evolutionary journey. The mind-body connection is far stronger than many give it credit for. These healing technologies can be used to heal not only individuals, but also communities and the planet, creating a ripple effect of positive transformation that extends outwards to encompass all of creation. Imagine communities where access to these technologies is readily available, empowering individuals to take control of their health and well-being, creating a culture of preventative care and holistic healing. See a future where ecosystems are restored to their natural balance and all living beings thrive in harmony with the environment. This is our ultimate goal. The Confederation of Planets understands your concerns about the safety and efficacy of these technologies and guarantees our unwavering commitment to universal laws and ethical principles, as we work in collaboration with trusted individuals and groups on Earth to ensure that these technologies are used responsibly and for the benefit of all. There are safeguards in place to prevent these advanced technologies from falling into the wrong hands, including advanced monitoring systems and ethical protocols that prioritize the well-being of all. We are actively working to dismantle black budget programs that are doing the opposite of what we want. Shifting your perspective, consider decentralized living, focusing on co-housing communities, eco-villages, and self-governing communities. These living options represent the future of human society, empowering individuals to create thriving local economies based on cooperation, sustainability, and mutual support. Envision communities where resources are shared equitably, decisions are made collectively, and all members are valued for their unique contributions. This is not just a utopia, it is the end goal of human society, when humans can be trusted to care for each other. Decentralized communities empower individuals and resist the control of centralized power structures, creating a more resilient and equitable society by reducing their dependence on external systems and fostering greater self-sufficiency. Decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, can be used to manage community resources and make decisions collectively, empowering community members and fostering transparency and accountability. Imagine local economies where goods and services are exchanged through bartering systems, community currencies, and skill-sharing networks, bypassing the need for traditional financial institutions. Creating and participating in decentralized communities requires a commitment to communication, conflict resolution, and collaborative decision-making, fostering a culture of transparency, empathy, and mutual respect. Engage in active listening, practicing empathy, and seeking to understand the perspectives of others, creating a safe and supportive environment where all voices can be heard. The power of a group working together to create something can be literally world-changing. Learn techniques for facilitating group discussions, resolving conflicts peacefully, and reaching consensus-based decisions, navigating group dynamics with grace and skill. Envision yourselves living in a decentralized community, surrounded by like-minded individuals, sharing resources, and working together to create a more abundant and harmonious world. Feeling the joy of connection, the freedom of self-sufficiency, and the satisfaction of contributing to the collective well-being. Research existing decentralized communities and consider joining one or starting your own, becoming active participants in the movement towards a more sustainable and equitable future. Commit to creating a life that is aligned with your values, prioritizing community, sustainability, and collaboration over individual gain. You will be much happier. Understand that you are not alone on this journey, and the transition to a resource-abundant society will not be easy or without challenges, and many of you will feel uncertainty and fear about the future. You might worry about losing your jobs, your homes, or your sense of identity in a rapidly changing world, and these are all very valid concerns, ones that the Confederation takes very seriously. Know that you are supported and guided every step of the way. These fears are often connected to the larger pattern of control and manipulation that has been perpetuated by those in power, who benefit from keeping people in a state of fear and uncertainty so you can be easily controlled. The media often focuses on negative news and events, creating a sense of anxiety and fear that prevents people from taking action to create a better world. Those that control the media only want to cause fear. The goal is to become aware of the manipulation so you can stop yourself from being manipulated. To overcome these fears, cultivate trust, faith, and community, knowing that you are part of a larger movement towards a more abundant and sustainable future. Cultivate a mindset of abundance, focusing on the abundance that already exists in your lives and expressing gratitude for all that you have, alleviating the fear of lack and creating a sense of security. What action can you take right now to prevent fear from entering your heart? Connecting with others, sharing your experiences, and offering support can also alleviate the fear of feeling alone in this transition. Soon, the Confederation will be making more direct contact with humanity, offering further guidance and support for the transition to a resource-abundant society, revealing new technologies and information that will accelerate the shift towards a more sustainable and equitable future. Prepare yourselves to receive these gifts with open hearts and minds, trusting that you are guided by benevolent forces who have your best interests at heart. The next few months will be a whirlwind of activity. Just remember to stay calm and trust your intuition. Beloved ones, as you begin to envision decentralized communities, it is vital to understand that the transition to a resource-abundant society is not solely a technological endeavor. The convergence of technological advancements and spiritual growth is the key to unlocking a future of true abundance and liberation. Technology in itself is merely a tool, and its potential for good or ill depends entirely on the consciousness of those who wield it. Replicator technology, for instance, could be used to create abundance for all, providing food, shelter, and resources on demand. However, in the hands of unenlightened beings, it could also be used to further exacerbate inequality, consolidating power and control in the hands of a select few. Indeed, spiritual practices can enhance the effectiveness of technology, ensuring that it is used for the benefit of all beings and the planet. The Confederation has made available new meditation technologies, accessible through community centers that are being established in strategic locations across the earth. These centers, often disguised as wellness clinics or educational facilities, offer access to advanced meditation devices that utilize scalar waves and biofeedback to enhance spiritual awareness and accelerate the ascension process. To locate the nearest center, trust your intuition and follow the synchronicities that will guide you to the resources you need. Many of you are already within a few kilometers of these new devices and don't even know it. Understand that a resource-abundant society is built upon specific spiritual principles: interconnectedness, compassion, nonviolence, and reverence for life. Interconnectedness recognizes that all beings are part of a single, unified consciousness, and that what affects one affects all. This understanding fosters cooperation, collaboration, and a deep sense of responsibility for the well-being of the whole. When one hurts another, they are truly only hurting themselves. Compassion arises from the recognition of our shared humanity, inspiring us to alleviate suffering and extend kindness to all beings. Nonviolence encompasses not only physical actions, but also thoughts, words, and intentions, promoting peace, harmony, and respect for all life. Reverence for life recognizes the inherent value and sacredness of all living beings, fostering a deep sense of gratitude and stewardship for the earth. We encourage you to see yourselves as both technological innovators and spiritual pioneers, working together to create a better future. By exploring technological solutions and spiritual practices, integrating them into your daily lives, and using them to create positive change in your communities. You are the architects of a new reality, the co-creators of a world where technology and spirituality work in harmony to create abundance, peace, and well-being for all. Moreover, the mechanics of transitioning from a scarcity-based economy to a resource-abundant society involve concrete steps that empower individuals and communities to take control of their own resources and destinies. Localized production, decentralized governance, and circular economy models are essential components of this transition, mirroring the structure of the Confederation itself, a galactic society where resources are shared equitably, decisions are made collectively, and all members are valued for their unique contributions. We encourage you to use our success as a model for what can be achieved when consciousness aligns with technological advancement. The Confederation is the blueprint of what humanity can achieve. Expanding on the dismantling of control systems, understand that localized production reduces transportation costs and environmental impact, while also creating more resilient and self-sufficient communities, thus lessening the power of centralized governments and corporations. Concepts such as leaving the state become increasingly relevant as individuals and communities take control of their own resources and destinies, creating parallel systems that operate outside the control of traditional power structures. This is not about anarchy or chaos, but about creating a more equitable and sustainable world where individuals are empowered to make their own choices and govern themselves. Furthermore, specific tools and technologies can be used to support these transitions: 3D printers, open source software, blockchain technology, and community currencies. 3D printers can create customized products on demand, reducing waste and empowering individuals to become creators rather than just consumers. Open source software allows for collaboration and innovation, fostering a culture of shared knowledge and collective problem-solving. Blockchain technology can create transparent and secure systems for managing resources and making decisions, empowering communities and fostering trust. Community currencies can facilitate local exchange and build resilient economies, bypassing the need for traditional financial institutions. All of these technologies are designed to empower individuals and make life better and more productive. We encourage you to see yourselves as active participants in creating a new economy, using these tools and technologies to build a more abundant and equitable world. starting experimenting with these tools and technologies in your own communities, creating local solutions to global problems, and paving the way for a more sustainable future. Do not wait for permission or external validation, but take initiative, experiment, and create the future you desire. However, be aware that resistance will inevitably arise during the transition to a resource-abundant society, both from those who benefit from the current system and from those who are afraid of change. Corporations and governments may try to suppress or discredit these technologies in order to protect their own interests, spreading fear and doubt through propaganda and disinformation in order to maintain the status quo. Remember, resistance is a form of fear, a lack of trust, which is rooted in a blockage of one's own self-awareness. The more at peace you are with yourself, the more you can feel all the good that is coming. Connecting this resistance to the larger pattern of control and manipulation, realize that these fears are often amplified by higher negative forces, entities who thrive on chaos and division, using these fears against you. These forces, often referred to as demons or archons, are masters of manipulation, twisting truth and distorting reality in order to maintain their grip on humanity, playing on your insecurities, fears, and desires in order to keep you trapped in a cycle of suffering. You can counteract their influence by becoming aware of their tactics, cultivating discernment, and aligning yourselves with the forces of light. You can release yourself from these lower entities very easily. Therefore, overcoming this resistance requires education, awareness, and nonviolent communication. Education can dispel myths and misconceptions about resource abundance, while awareness can help to identify and resist manipulative tactics. Nonviolent communication, or telepathy in its highest form, can foster understanding, empathy, and cooperation, even in the face of opposition. When you can telepathically feel the truth behind someone's words, it is impossible to be manipulated. We encourage you to remain steadfast in your commitment to creating a more abundant world, even in the face of opposition, and reassure you by highlighting the strength and unity of the light. Become advocates for resource abundance in your own communities, sharing your knowledge and inspiring others to take action. Know that you are not alone, that you are supported by a vast network of light beings, both on Earth and beyond, who are working tirelessly to create a better future for all. Finally, the Confederation reiterates its unwavering commitment to assisting humanity in its transition to a resource-abundant society. We are providing guidance, technology, and protection to those who are working to create a more abundant world, recognizing humanity as an equal partner in the galactic community. We see your potential, your resilience, and your unwavering spirit, and we are honored to walk alongside you on this journey. We want you to have the confidence that anything is possible with the help of the universe. Reinforcing the interconnectedness of all things, understand that the success of this transition will benefit not only humanity, but also the entire galaxy. A resource-abundant Earth can become a beacon of hope and inspiration for other civilizations, demonstrating that it is possible to create a sustainable and equitable world. However, we must acknowledge the presence of earthly humans, beings who inhabit human bodies but do not carry human souls, whose actions may hinder the progress of humanity, and must discern their true nature and motivations, remaining vigilant and protecting yourselves from their influence. Envision what a resource-abundant society would look like, focusing on the freedom, creativity, and connection that would be possible. People would be free to pursue their passions, create art, and contribute to their communities without the constraints of financial pressures, building a society more beautiful than what we could even fathom. Imagine an Earth where everyone has access to clean water, nutritious food, safe housing, and quality education, where poverty, hunger, and homelessness are relics of the past. We encourage you to embrace this vision and to start living as if it were already here, creating a ripple effect that spreads outwards and transforms the world. Commit to living a more abundant and sustainable life, sharing your resources, and working to create a more equitable world for all. Start with small actions that can be done right now. Plant a garden, share your skills, volunteer your time, and connect with like-minded individuals. Every act of kindness, every moment of gratitude, and every expression of creativity contributes to the collective shift towards a resource-abundant future. Beloved ones, the resource-abundant future we have discussed is not a distant dream, but a rapidly approaching reality being actively co-created by humanity and the Confederation of Planets. The obsolescence of the money system is not merely a theoretical possibility, but an inevitable consequence of technological advancements and the rising consciousness of your species. Money, as you know it, has its origins not as a neutral tool, but as a mechanism for control, resource hoarding, and the creation of artificial scarcity. The very system designed to facilitate exchange has become a barrier to true prosperity, a cage built of numbers and enforced by beliefs. Understand that a replacement is not only in the works, but that the new system, grounded in abundance and shared resources, is infinitely more equitable and sustainable. Indeed, scarcity is a manufactured illusion, a shadow play projected onto the screen of your reality. It is being dismantled by the combined efforts of humanity and the Confederation as you awaken to your inherent right to abundance. Imagine the indigenous tribes of your world, those who lived in harmony with nature, sharing resources freely, and valuing each individual's contribution to the community. This spirit of cooperation and reciprocity is the foundation upon which a resource-abundant society can be built, amplified by the technologies now within your grasp. This is the future, not a return to the past, but a synthesis of ancient wisdom and advanced capabilities. Core to this shift is the simultaneous advancement of technology and consciousness. Replicators and free energy devices are essential tools, but they are useless without a corresponding shift in the human heart. Spiritual abundance is not a mere platitude, but a fundamental requirement for creating a truly equitable society. It requires releasing limiting beliefs about scarcity, cultivating compassion for all beings, and recognizing the interconnectedness of all life. This involves actively dismantling abundance blocks, such as envy, feelings of unworthiness, or the belief that there isn't enough to go around. These blocks are the last vestiges of the old paradigm, and they must be cleared to fully embrace the new. Affirm within yourselves that you have the power to choose abundance over scarcity, trust over fear, and collaboration over competition. You are not victims of a broken system, but co-creators of a new one. Take control of your thoughts, your actions, and your intentions, and begin to manifest the reality you desire. This is not about waiting for someone else to fix the world, but about stepping into your own power and becoming the change you wish to see. Your journey is one of empowerment. The transition to resource abundance is not merely an economic shift, but a crucial step in humanity's spiritual evolution and integration into the larger galactic community. As you shed the shackles of scarcity and embrace a world of shared resources, you are raising your vibration and aligning yourselves with the higher frequencies of the cosmos. This is the key to ascension, the evolution of consciousness that will unlock your full potential as a species. The Confederation stands ready to guide you, offering knowledge, support, and protection as you navigate this transformative process. Underscore the significance of dismantling the control systems that have long suppressed humanity. By reclaiming your sovereignty and empowering local communities, you are creating a more just and sustainable world, a revolution of the self that ripples outwards to transform the collective. True freedom and liberation can be achieved by breaking free from the old molds, challenging the status quo, and creating new paradigms of living. This is not about rejecting all structures, but about creating structures that serve the needs of all, rather than the greed of a few. Embrace the far-reaching implications of this transition, envisioning a world free from financial stress, where creativity and self-expression flourish, and where deeper connections with nature and community are nurtured. Imagine children being children, free to explore, learn, and grow without the burden of economic anxiety. Imagine people retiring when they are ready, pursuing their passions, and contributing their wisdom to the world. This is not a utopian fantasy, but a tangible possibility within your reach. To create external global change, you must first embrace inner change. Take responsibility for your own financial realities and cultivate a mindset of abundance. The shift from scarcity to abundance is a key to releasing humanity from the grasp of the dark forces, unlocking a beautiful new world of higher vibrations, a world where love, joy, and peace prevail. This is the promise of the new earth, and it is within your power to manifest it. The money system is becoming obsolete, and humanity is rapidly moving towards a moneyless society, an evolution propelled by technological advancements and a shift in consciousness. This transition is inevitable, unstoppable, and just around the corner. Consider the technological advancements that are already being implemented, from replicators and free energy devices to vertical farms and decentralized grids. Combine these advancements with the changing consciousness of humanity, the growing awareness of interconnectedness, and the rising desire for a more just and sustainable world, and you have a perfect storm for radical transformation. Remember the questions posed at the beginning of this journey. How do we transition to a resource-abundant society? Through localized production, decentralized governance, and a circular economy, and what role do suppressed technologies play in all of this? They are the key to unlocking abundance and are being actively released. These systems offer a pathway towards greater self-sufficiency, resilience, and community empowerment, decentralizing power and resources and returning them to the people. These technologies are not a magic bullet, but powerful tools that can be used to create a more abundant world. Let there be no lingering doubts about the Confederation's benevolent intentions. We are committed to assisting humanity in a peaceful and ethical manner, always honoring your free will and respecting your sovereignty. We will not force anything upon you, nor will we intervene in any way that violates your right to choose your own destiny. Our role is to guide, support, and empower, not to control. Release any remaining tension and embrace the understanding that the shift to a resource-abundant society is ultimately a positive and empowering process, leading to a more just, sustainable, and fulfilling world for all. This is not about sacrifice or deprivation, but about liberation and expansion. It is about creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, to reach their full potential, and to live a life of joy, purpose, and connection. Envision a new era of creativity, innovation, and spiritual growth as humanity is freed from the constraints of the money system. Imagine the magnificent music, art, technology, and other endeavors that will be created when people are free to pursue their passions without the pressure of financial survival. Picture a potential new relationship, an ability to create a new business, an ability to find joy in simple tasks. This is just the beginning of a larger transformation, a gateway to future revelations about the nature of reality, the universe, and your place within it. Feel what it is like to be free, to be unburdened by the limitations of the old paradigm, and to step into the limitless possibilities of the new. There is nothing you cannot achieve when you are aligned with your true purpose and connected to the infinite source of abundance that resides within you. Continue exploring these concepts, connect with others who share your vision, and take action in your own lives to create a more abundant world. Meditate, engage in shadow work, and cultivate a mindset of gratitude, compassion, and love. These practices will help you to clear away any remaining blocks and to align yourselves with the higher frequencies of the new earth. We leave you with an expression of love, gratitude, and unwavering support. Remember that you are not alone, that the Confederation is always with you, guiding, protecting, and empowering you on your journey. Trust in what is to come, for the best is yet to come.